Hey friends, welcome back to Still Strong. For today's workout, we are actually going to slow things down just a little bit and do a full body stretch. Having really good range of motion is just as important as having good strength, and being more flexible can actually help you improve your strength. So, let's get moving.
All right, first we will start with 10 slow, big yeses. Next, we will do 10 big no's, just looking over one shoulder and then the other. Next, we're going to take our right ear to our right shoulder and hold that for 30 seconds. Now we'll take our left ear to our left shoulder and hold this for 30 seconds. Now we're going to do 20 shoulder shrugs. So we're going to bring both shoulders up to our earlobes and then come down and press them down and squeeze the shoulder blades together at the bottom. Next, we're going to do 10 big shoulder circles in each direction, starting with 10 shoulder circles forward. Now we're going to do 10 big shoulder circles backwards. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our hands and clasp them together. We're going to press those arms out in front of us and round our back like a cat. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds, really stretching through that upper back, stretch between those shoulder blades. Now open that chest up and clasp the hands behind you. Tip your head back and open up the chest. We'll hold this for 30 seconds. We're going to repeat those each one more time. So round that back like a cat, stretch between the shoulder blades, tuck the chin, stretch those arms forward. Now open up big, stretch the chest, and we're going to open up through the front of the body. Now we're going to do a torso twist. So we're going to clasp those hands together right in front of us at shoulder height. And keeping that core nice and tight, we're going to just twist from side to side. Make sure that we're taking our chin with us. We're going to do this 20 times. All right, next we are going to take one leg and bend it in towards the opposite thigh and stretch out that other leg to the side. We'll reach for the foot on the straight leg, making sure that we are hinging at the hips and not rounding at our back. Keep that spine nice and tall. We are going to hold this stretch for 30 seconds. Now we will switch and do the same stretch on the other side. Now we will bring both legs together and we're going to reach for the toes. Again, making sure that we're keeping that spine nice and tall. We are hinging forward from our hips and not rounding at our back. Now let's bring our feet together and once again hinge forward at the hips and just walk those hands forward a little bit. Stretch should not be painful, just find a spot that feels comfortable for you. All right, now we're gonna get a little quad stretch in. So with those legs straight out in front again, we'll just take one leg back behind us and lean back until you feel a stretch in the top of that leg. You can go back further than I am here if you want to lay all the way down if you need a deeper stretch. Maybe just bending that knee behind you is a good enough stretch for you. Just find something that feels comfortable for you. Let's hold this for 30 seconds. Now we will switch and do the same stretch on the other side. All right, and finally we're gonna do a glute stretch. So we're gonna lay flat on our back and we'll cross one leg over the opposite thigh. And we're gonna take one hand to press that knee forward and the other hand is going to pull the other leg back towards us. So we'll get a good stretch in that glute. We're gonna hold this one for 30 seconds. Now we will switch and do the same stretch on the other side. Here are 2 additional chest and shoulder range of motion exercises if you're looking for a little bit more. You can start by standing arm's length away from the wall and start walking those hands up the wall. Once you get as high as you can go comfortably, you'll just lean in towards the wall and hold this for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, you just walk those hands back down the wall,
Maybe do a couple big shoulder rolls and repeat this 1 to 2 more times. Next, you'll start standing with your heels, your hiney, and your head flat against the wall. We'll take the back of the hands and press them against the wall as well. Then you'll just start sliding those hands up the wall until you get to a point where the hands lift forward off the wall. Wherever you get that you cannot keep the back of the hands pressed against the wall, hold right there for 30 seconds. Come slowly back down and do a few shoulder rolls, and again, you can repeat 1 or 2 more times. Thank you guys for stretching with me today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Don't forget to click that thumbs up button and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. And come back next week for another strength workout. I will see you then.